Eyes Without a Face, released in 1960 and directed by Georges Franju, is a fundamental work of European fantastic cinema and one of the most influential films in modern horror. In this sinister yet also beautiful combination of macabre poetry, surgical horror, and deeply unsettling mise-en-scène, a surgeon, aided by his lover, kidnaps young women to remove their faces and reconstruct that of his daughter, whom he disfigured in a car accident. In this classic, the music by Maurice Jarre, the sound and the silence play a crucial role. Very important warning. In order to fully explain the importance of the soundtrack, it is essential that we discuss the ending of the film. Therefore, if you have not seen it, we suggest you do so before continuing. There are 4 fundamental sonic and musical elements in the film: the sound of the dogs, Louise's music, Dr. Genessier's non-music, and Christiane's theme. Dr. Genessier keeps dogs caged, bought so he can experiment on them in his laboratory. They are mistreated and tormented creatures. Their barking is full of suffering and floods several scenes, turning the doctor's mansion into a house of horrors.
Ces chiens, il y en a combien?
Vous voyez, vous serez bien gardés.
The film, in its opening credits, presents Louise's theme in full while she disposes of a young woman's corpse. It is a murky, corrupted waltz. The waltz can be associated with the doctor's social class and respectability, and its macabre dissonance with the rot and horror of what happens in his home. But in the film, it is heard only in connection with Louise and appears exclusively when she goes out in search of her victims. Louise is desperate.
Non, non, pardon. Je n'en peux plus.
Yet feels compelled to do what she does.
Regardez-moi. Est-ce qu'il n'a pas déjà réussi sur moi?
The transplant worked for her, but she is now a woman morally deformed and psychologically disfigured.
Je vois que vous êtes seule, mademoiselle. Si vous voulez profiter de ce billet, une amie devait venir avec moi, mais elle n'est pas là.
Mais avec plaisir, madame. L'ennui, c'est que je n'avais pas l'intention de prendre une place trop chère.
Mais rassurez-vous, ce billet, je vous l'offre.
Merci. Excusez-moi, je suis en retard. Le cours a fini après l'heure.
Ça ne fait rien. J'étais seulement impatiente de vous apprendre la bonne nouvelle.
And the waltz that accompanies her reveals her complete emotional and mental derangement.
Comme je suis contente.
She is a woman reconstructed on the outside, but destroyed on the inside. For Dr. Genessier, there is not a single note of music. It is one of the most notable examples of musical silence as an expressive resource, especially by contrast with the environment and with the other characters. His music is silence because he is a powerful, controlling man whose emotion remains hidden, inaccessible. Even in his scenes with Christiane, his daughter, the music does not appear. It is not a lack of love, it is obsession.
Ne pleure pas, ma chérie, je t'en supplie. Je réussirai, je te jure.
He has no music. Although his consequences do. And at the end, when Christiane frees the dogs and they attack and kill him. Grotesque. Finally, Christiane, who is also a victim. Her music is a delicate and fragile melody of wounded innocence, with hints of waltz that oppose Louise's macabre waltz and her father's absolute silence. It is slow and ethereal, almost without pulse. It sounds fragile and full of melancholy, reflecting her condition as a living ghost. It expresses her silent pain over her lost identity. It is introduced here and plays for almost 3 minutes, until she calls her beloved to hear his voice. His voice and the portrait of who she once was add an even more sorrowful tone to the music. When she removes the mask, her music also becomes deformed. Because she is, even to herself, a monster in need of another face. After a successful operation, the theme reappears stripped of sadness, transformed into a music of shared happiness.
Et dire que tu doutais de moi. Maintenant tu as ton beau visage. Ton vrai visage. Tu vas pouvoir revivre.
But it vanishes immediately, a fleeting moment that foreshadows the tragedy.
Février. 20 février. Une semaine après la cicatrisation, quelques taches de pigmentation apparaissent.
At the end, knowing that her reconstruction is impossible, she saves the next victim, frees the dogs who killed Dr. Genessier, and also frees the doves, which are the symbol of her own soul. And with one of them, and with the music, she begins a journey toward acceptance and freedom. A unique film,